we are busting some myths all about routines, so stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Now if you're like me, I'm sure that you've watched some videos on YouTube all about routines and they just look so perfect and polished and it makes you want to have a routine like that. And I was watching videos like that for a really long time thinking that's the routine I want. I want a routine like that. I want my day to go like that. But what I didn't realize is that I already had a morning routine that was working really well for me. It's just that I didn't have a talented videographer following me around documenting the whole thing. I would wake up with my hair messy and just feel really groggy. I didn't feel polished and perfect. I didn't feel like this is what a morning routine should feel like. It should feel like those YouTube videos looked. So the major myth about routines is that routines must be polished and perfect and they have to be the same every day, day in and day out, but that's just not true. What I want to say today is that even though the videos of routines online look perfect and polished, it doesn't mean that your actual routines have to be that way. Routines aren't meant to be perfect. They can be flexible and you can tweak them and change them as the seasons change or how you're feeling. I was actually really surprised when I wrote out my routine on a piece of paper and it looked as perfect as the ones online did, but it just didn't feel that way because I didn't have my hair and makeup done. And just to make a point today, I didn't actually do any makeup. I have no makeup on. I'm sure that future me while I'm editing this video is really regretting not putting on any makeup, but I just want to show that it doesn't have to be some big polished video. It's just a list of different habits that you do in order approximately every day. So even though someone else's routine may look perfect and polished, it's probably not real. So maybe you look at someone else's routine and it looks really polished and perfect, but yours doesn't feel that way. It may not seem real. Your routine might not feel like it's real, but the benefits are real. If you have a good routine that's not necessarily set in stone, but you have the habit of doing it every day, then that routine is a foundation for the rest of your day. It takes out all the decision making. You know what you're doing next and you can just get on with it. You've previously chosen the things that you want to do with your day to make your day better, things that could help you work towards goals as you do it little by little every day. If you've already made that decision before and you have your routine listed out, then you just do it. And just because your routine looks one way, one day, one season, doesn't mean that it has to stay that way forever and ever. My last video that I shared with my autumn routine has changed slightly. We have a curfew now, so I can't leave my house until 6 o'clock. So that allows me to sleep in just 15 minutes more. But also I've actually gotten out of the habit of doing my gratitude in the morning, which I want to start again. But just because I've stopped doesn't mean that I can't pick it up anytime in the future. That's the great thing about routines. It's a habit and it's so much easier to pick back up again after a holiday or if you've fallen off the wagon. So you can jump right back in again, but at the same time, give yourself some grace. Let's say you had a 10-step routine and then you have kind of fallen off the wagon for about a month. Don't expect to jump back in and do those 10 things perfectly right off the bat. Just ease yourself back in, give yourself some grace, and take it one day at a time. So the truth about routines is that they are messy, they're fluid, they're flexible, they change through the seasons and depending on the day and your mood. But they set a foundation for your life and your goals and get you off on the right foot during your day. Routines in themselves can be messy, but they're building habits and foundations that you can build on and use day by day, week by week, and month by month as you go after your goals. If you are enjoying this video so far, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. Okay, let's get back into it. Now, if you think you don't have set routines, I'm going to challenge you to take a closer look. In the morning, are the things that you do every morning in the same order? Do you brush your teeth, wash your face, then get dressed? I'm sure you can find some structure in your day that you can build upon. If you do 3 or 4 things in a row, that's a routine. If you want a really solid routine that's going to help you build habits and work towards goals, then just add one new thing every week or so. Take it slow, get used to the new routine, and then just gradually add more and more things until you feel satisfied with your routine. Now for me, it's my morning routine that's the most important. If I skip 1 or 2 things here and there, it's not a big deal, but if I really don't do my whole routine, if I'm sick or if I'm in a rush or whatever, I really feel it during the day. The day just doesn't feel the same. I don't feel as productive. I don't feel as motivated. My routine really gets my day off to a good start. Now for you, it might be an evening routine. You may get yourself ready for the next day by going through different things in the evening. Or maybe it's your routine that you do when you first arrive at your office, or when you're just ready to go home, or maybe it's when the children arrive after school. It doesn't matter what time of day, it doesn't matter how many routines you have. I really feel that if you have a quality routine in your day, then it will lift your mood and increase your motivation. And it will really help you build those habits that will help you go after your goals. Routines really are one of my favorite things to talk about. So if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments below and I will help you out. I will link you here to a playlist on more videos about routines. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. If you turn on your notifications, then you'll know when my next video comes out. And next week we are planning for February. You can click here on my little face to subscribe. Here are 2 more videos that I think you will like. If you've made it this far, then let me know in the comments below what you do first every single morning. Have a fantastic day and happy planning! Today we are mything some busts. I will link you here to a playlist